a marzipan jello. With me, you're gonna know that everything I do is a base, and then I change the base to whatever flavor I want. This is a Mexican candy, it's called marzipan. This is made with peanut butter, okay? I know that there's a Filipino one, but how about the Americans that don't know what this is? We got Butterfingers, right? Smash up those Butterfingers and we can do a Butterfinger jello. Mine is gonna be marzipan because this is what everybody wants. But the Butterfinger, guys, taste delicious. Get those Butterfingers, smash them down, put them in powder form, and that's what you're gonna do. So basically what I'm teaching you is how to make different candy jellos. So if you like something else, smash it in there and that's all it is. Okay, so here we go. The base is the same. We're gonna do 2 cups of water. How many I need more water, guys. Okay, 2 cups of water. 1, 2. Cold. Always remember to use cold water. And there's 2 smalls for the other one, so we're gonna put in here. That's what. So how many tablespoons of jello do I do? 4. 4. Yeah, 4. Somebody took my.
Right there, it should be over here on this side. Yeah, those are mine.
Okay. So here's the other cup of water. Okay. And then again. Double. Double, because we're doing a quarter sheet. You'll see right now.
So did you say
8. 2, 3, 4. Don't forget to mix it. Always mix it. 4, 5, 6. Mix it, mix it, mix it. That's it. 7, 8. There we go. Now we got 8 with 2 cups of water here. Remember, you can do half of it, it's up to you. Now over here, 2 condensed. No, 2 evaporated. 2 condensed. And 2 pastry pride. If you don't want it that sweet, you could really use you could use the real whipped cream, which no sugar added. 1, 2. Not enough, it's okay. We're gonna add a little bit of water. Don't worry too much if you, not that big of a deal. Believe me, you won't even notice it. Okay, and then we put that in there. Now I mix all my milks, right? All of them, mix them up. Okay, in the back. Okay. Make sure that condensed milk is nice all around. Okay. Then I take my marzipan, just throw it in there. How much? Whatever you like. There's no recipe. If you only got 3, there's still 3. If you got 6, more. It's your choice. There's no recipe really for this. Okay? And that's what it is. So these are jellos that you can do with any kind of candy. Like I've tasted the Butterfinger one, delicious. Somebody brought me this Filipino candy, kind of like marzipan. Threw it in there, tastes delicious also. Okay, there we go. Here's my gelatin. Put it in the microwave. Here is my pan where I'm gonna do it. Okay, could be smaller, bigger, whatever you want. Quarter sheet, make it into a cake. And then always, always, don't forget to spray your mold. Now, I really don't know how many it takes to fill this up. One of the ways to learn how much you have to double your Jello, put cups of water, count them. So if it's 10, now you know to do 2.5 recipes. And that's how you count how many you need. Got it? Okay, so my Jello over there is getting warm. Throwing all this away. My beautiful crew. Don't forget, these are marzipan. Okay, could you give me a sifter thing? Let me show you something. If you look, because I wasn't turning around my Jello, these little lumps came out. You see that? It's okay, no big deal. We're gonna do this. All you have to do if that happens, just put it in here. And the little grooves that did not dissolve will stay here, and it's okay. No, because you're gonna over these. I didn't do it enough, so it encapsulated. Okay, so it won't. So then, try not to use a lot of, don't incorporate any of the, what's it called? The air. So I'm just mixing, not whipping. This is a whisk. Okay, see the peanuts on the bottom? Then when that is done, you pour it in here. Now, my peanuts are gonna be on the bottom. You can tell right away. If you don't want the peanuts to be on the bottom, wait for the Jello to be thick. And then put your marzipan. So now you got it in between everything. Remember how I taught you that? Okay, so that's how you do the marzipan Jello. When it comes out, I'm gonna decorate it for you. Okay, any questions on this? Super easy. Okay, let's put that in. Okay, everybody, I'm back to my marzipan Jello. Here it is, it's done. Okay, I'm gonna take it, and one of the things that you do in order to just kind of pull it apart, see that? And that will make it fall on here. In order for this to go in the middle, it's kind of hard, because once it falls somewhere, you can't move it. So what you do, you put a little bit of water on your board or wherever it is. In case it doesn't fall where you want it, you can still move it because it's got water, okay? So I'm just gonna do this. Take it down like this. It doesn't fall out because it doesn't have no air. Oh, it did already, good for it. So do you remember I told you mine was gonna be on top? Man, it fell out perfectly. Okay, if it would have fallen, I could move it around, see? So it's good for you to put water and leave it where you want. Of course, you clean up the water, and then I'm just gonna decorate it for you real fast. Nobody has tip number 22? No? Okay, let me show you how to make a tip 22 with the paper. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna take my cone, make a cone. Can I get some scissors? And I'm gonna fill my bag. Well, you know what? It would have been better with the plastic, but anymore. Do you have plastic on there? Okay. They'll show you with the. Sometimes we don't have all the tips. Okay. I cut it. I fold it. I cut it this way. Okay. So it's got like a little thing like that. I squeeze it again. I squeeze it again. Now I go in the middle of those two. So now you got 4 edges, and you could do rosettes. And it's better if you do it with the harder paper. Remember, this paper that I'm using right now is sandwich wrap. I'll do it with this one. It's a lot easier. Another one. Well, ya ni modo. We could do it with the tip. They found a tip for me, but too late. Me dan cherries. Give me some cherries from the. Okay. Here we go again. Look what I'm doing. I'm cutting it this way. Okay, that's a leaf. If I want a leaf, that's a leaf. I take it back. Oops. I cut it again in the middle of those two. That way you have 4 edges. And that's when you know you're a decorator, when you know how to take tips and make them your own. Okay? This is bigger, so I'm gonna have to do them bigger. Oh, there's a little paper. Take off the paper. So you see how it's got that jagged edge? ¿Me tienen para turntable, please? Yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to show you how you can make your own tip when you don't have one. An emergency, no, it's not as perfect as a real tip, but it'll get you through the day or whatever you have to do that day. And of course, this gives it a little bit of color. Put it on there. Tengo chocolate. Could I get more of these, please? No, chocolate. Okay, 2 more would be fine. Okay. Now, okay, and all you have to do, what I do with mine, I just go around like this. Before the, okay, pretend these are peanuts. Just put like peanuts because of the marzipan is made out of peanuts. I didn't have any, I put walnuts. It's okay, nothing will happen. Not that big of a deal. And just put the other one, and this is called the marzipan jello. Now, if it's the, what is the one I told you, American one?
The Butterfingers.
But Butterfingers, then I would take half of them and put them on there and stuff like that. Okay? So people can see. Now don't forget, it could be any candy that you want. It could be any candy that you want. Doesn't have to be that. The most important thing is knowing your base. And with the base, you can change whatever you want. Okay? That's it.